Chris, like a Lucy, our star from New Zealand, she's landed in Australia. You've had her for a couple of weeks. What were your first impressions of her?
First impressions was she's had a long prep, but obviously a very successful preparation. Robbie Patterson's done an amazing job with her, not just to win the Group 1, but to get her on that path and be the best filly in New Zealand of the year. So it's an honour to be taking over from Robbie, and since being here she's settled in really well. She's eaten well, she's put on weight and adapted well to Sydney. It's her first run right-handed, but on the tracks she seems fine. She's getting used to it, and we've got James McDonald aboard, good draw, and what looks a really good edition of the Oaks, with Treasure the Moment being the pin-up girl from Australia. So New Zealand's pin-up girl and Australia's pin-up girl are ready to clash.
There was some chat post the New Zealand Oaks that there was going to be no decisions made on whether she was going to press on through the campaign. What are the things that she's shown you since she's arrived here that's given you confidence to keep going?
Body language, which is showing no signs of stress. She's really relaxed, and the feed bin, so she's eating everything. Once you've got those two things right, I can't change her, improve her, or make her go any worse. We're relying on her ability, which is the best filly in New Zealand at the moment, coming to Australia and bringing that form. So I've got confidence that she'll run up to her best based on her body language and eating well.
You mentioned that clash between the star Australian filly, the star New Zealand filly, and you can probably draw some comparisons when you watch what they've done in each country. Have you got some confidence in what you've seen from her since she's arrived that she can step up to that next level?
I haven't. No, we haven't tried to get her to show us anything special. We've just kept everything simple. Like, she's ran over 2,400 metres already, only 3 weeks ago. So based on that, yeah, I'm just banking on her turning up.
Belle Detel, your second elect in the Oaks. She's a filly that's also got Kiwi connections, being a three-quarter sister to Very Elegant, who's won this race previously. You stepped her up to stakes level in the Adrian Knox, and she certainly delivered.
Yeah, did a great job. Nick Bashara and the team, they've entrusted me to train her and be very special. Being by Z and out of a sister to Very Elegant, and she showed those qualities on Saturday. She needs to lift again to be taking on the two top liners, but we know with those bloodlines that something's capable and it will happen. It's just a matter of when. It's a pretty quick turnaround from just winning a listed race last Saturday to be taking on two of the best, and we didn't commit basically until the fields came out Wednesday to accept for the race. We were thinking about Queensland, but she's been up a long time and I didn't really want to push all that way to Queensland, and we thought, well, no, we'll have a go, and I'm sure she'll run well. Via
Sistina, who certainly stamped herself as the best horse in Australia currently, she'll line up in the Queen Elizabeth. How's she done since her Randwick win? Yeah, she's done very well. She's had a pretty easy prep. The races she's been running have been pretty sedate tempos, and she's found good form. But I think she's ready to step up now, so we're hoping for a good solid test. She seems to run at her best when they race with speed on, hence the reason for the track record and the Cox Plate. So I think with Deny Knowledge there, they should roll along, and that'll be to Veer's. It will certainly help her. Second in this race last year, what comparisons can you draw 12 months down the track, given you now know a lot more about this mare? The last year's race was a bit strange because the Pride of Jenny just got so far in front, and it ended up into a one-horse race after they went 400 metres, so it was a bit of a non-contest, and we just we took Pride of Jenny too cheaply, simple as that. So hopefully that same scenario doesn't happen, but the horse herself, she's bigger, stronger, she's adapted properly to Australia now. That was just off the plane, her second run from England. So yeah, we know a little bit more about her in terms of how good she is and what she's capable of. On paper, Saturday looks incredible for you. 25 horses accepted at the meeting, potentially 8 in a Sydney Cup, 4 in a Queen Elizabeth, short price favourites, Via Sistina, Fangirl, Autumn Glow. Which horse have you got the most confidence in leading into Saturday? Yeah, it's a big day. It's a grand final. I don't really have favourites, and I haven't really had a chance to say, oh, you're the best one on Saturday. But yeah, Autumn Glow's a star. She sticks out. Fangirl. We chose to dodge Via Sistina with her and gone for an easier option. Fangirl's never had an easier option in her life. She's always been running against the real top liners, and that race is still strong, the Queen of the Turf. The Doncaster winner from last week's there, and a few others. So probably, hopefully it's a day for the girls, like Lucy, Val d'Etel, Autumn Glow, Fangirl and Via Sistina.
Good luck, Chris.
Thank you.